You've got to be a great negotiator because your kids are naturally great negotiators.
And they almost always win.
Often they win because they're way more persistent than we are. I've just learned how to be more persistent and more convincing than my kids. That's one of, speaking of, because the next one is listen to all the Jennings podcasts about parenting. There's so many gems there about inspiring your children. One of the podcasts we did that said something along the lines of why you should let your children talk back to you, right? Talk back. We allow our kids to disagree and to try to convince us to do the thing they want to do, because I figure in my mind, if I can't convince them, then I don't really have a good reason why they can't do it. And you think, oh, that's so annoying and disrespectful and like irritating because I just want them to listen to me. Well, what do you really want? I want kids who know how to think. And that means I have to know how to think. I want kids who can debate. I want kids who convince and can influence. That means I have to know how to convince and to influence. And the only way that happens is when we respectfully allow that to happen in our home. So I respectfully allow them to say, well, why do I have to do that? Or can I do this instead? Or this, or that? And then I have to convince them why they need to do the thing I'm suggesting, which you think is a pain. Yeah, it can definitely be a pain, but guess what? My kids are great negotiators and thinkers. And so am I. I am too. I can convince, I can negotiate, I can influence, I can persuade because I have practiced it for their entire life. And they've learned it by seeing me do it and by modeling.